Hello, 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 my friends. Welcome back to a new video. 2021 is right here. Like, it's right around the corner. And first things first that we just need to have a good-ass year. And secondly, we just need to have a good-ass base, okay? So this is going to be a base for solos and duos, okay? You could probably do trio. Like, I have 3 bags in the vault in this, like in this example of the base here. But I think that I might have found the base that I'm going to start rocking. And it was try and fail. Trust me, it was try and fail over and over and over. It was hard. And I'm really hoping that there's not somehow a design of this base already somewhere on YouTube, because I never do research for, to see if, like, I somehow just, like, make someone else's design. So, yeah, hopefully that's not, what's happening. But anyway, this right here is the base. I'm just going to do a very quick spin around here, just real quick, you know. And, yeah, I wanted to make it very simple. It's not meant to be this crazy base, you know, like it's literally to get in, like, into the vault, it's sheet armored. So, just know that right away. Some people prefer sheet armored. At some point, if you really wanted to, you could do armored honeycomb if you really want to go that far. It's up to you. And yeah, I guess let's go ahead and just head on inside right now. So you come in. You have 2 single doors. I like to use single doors sometimes, man. I don't know. Single doors are nice, especially if you can end up getting your hands on some single armored doors. It's mainly garage doors that I use, but single doors are cool because they shut and open faster, right? And so there's just different situations where that can be really helpful. But then you have a window that, like, you can look out of. Not quite as good as my other design that I use, but it was kind of hard to incorporate that into this, right? It was kind of hard. So yeah, we have that. Then you come this way, garage door, single door, over here. Whenever you see a room like this right here of just like 9 furnaces and whatever, and you can put anything here. You could put research table, repair bench, mixing table, whatever like you really want to put in some of these different spots. Feel free to do that, right? You can like adjust the base to like however you really want it. Then you go this way. That right there's the vault, and so, you know, like this is like how far in we are. Door, garage door, and then it drops down into the vault. And then we have this loot room right here, and then you drop down into the vault. A tier 3 can fit here, but you just can't have that furnace there, right? So this is just more of like what it's going to look like before you have a tier 3. And up here is TC. We can actually just look real quick. And like this is the end game stage of the base. Like this is as far as I'm ever going to bring this base, just as like a solo. 3,200 metal, or pretty much 3,300 metal frags a day, 3,400 stone a day, and 76 high qual a day. And that 76 high qual is with there being armored doors as well. And then right here, we have this loot room right here. Again, if you have a better way that you would rather do that, feel free. And then just the 7-box loot room right here. So, yeah, and then 2 more boxes up there. So this right here is, how many boxes, guys? Like 9 large boxes, and then you have these right here. Each of these is pretty much a large box without one of the bottom, or like without one of the slots. So, yeah, those 2 things right here are almost a large box. But, yeah, no, I feel like that's definitely a decent amount of room. And, yeah, pretty much like your starter is going to be, you know, we'll get into all that after. Let's just keep on going with the tour. You go up this way, boom. You come this way, right? This right here ends up leading higher up. And then this way. And see, like, I feel like using singles, not only like our just single armor doors, like a little bit better than garage doors, and they shut quicker and whatever, and open quicker, but it's going to make it slightly more harder to splash. Not with rockets, but like with explosive bullets, right? Like if I just have a garage door there, then it's going to make it really easy to just splash, you know, this and this together, for example. This right here is a bedroom of just sleeping bags. If you wanted, you could just put down like 1 or 2 normal bed, or just like 1 bed inside here, and then have a locker inside of here. But I wanted to fit 3 inside here because in this example, I'm doing it as if a trio's living here, which isn't usually going to be the case unless there is trios that like really want to use it. Like it's doable with a trio, but I would say that it's best with solo duo. Then you come over here. This right here is just a very simple, just 4-box loot room. Again, you could make this room right here into whatever you want it to be. You could literally destroy the window, put a wall, make it a drop box vault. If you want anything, right? Like, just keep in mind that from the outside, like, you know, it's like 1 wall to get into here. So then you go inside here. We have a locker right there behind this window. That could be like 3 furnaces if you want. Then you look right here. That's supposed to have 2 boxes up there, but yeah, pretty much 8 boxes will be like upstairs here. 1 wall to get inside this, so you're going to be wanting to upgrade these walls right here to sheet. And again, like that's only just like 1 loot room, right? So it's not even like that big of a deal in my opinion. The only thing that's like mainly different about this base compared to my last one is there's no vertical honeycomb on where the vault is. So literally if they just blow down right here, boom, they have the stuff. But think about it, that might seem bad, but how hard is it to get into this spot? They have to go through like sheet no matter what. right? Which is the exact same as if it's right here. So technically, it's not really the biggest deal in my opinion, but yeah. And then up here on the top floor, which we you know, would leave this and then come up here. I don't have a ladder right here. I'm sorry. He would pretty much come up here. I have 2 doors, one for whatever direction you really need to leave in, and then yeah, you literally have eyes on every single possible angle on this base. And yeah, pretty awesome stuff. I really dig this base. And then up here, again, like this could be whatever you really want it to be. You could freaking put a minicopter landing strip off this side and then like have like a minicopter parking spot. Like there's room for all that different stuff that you different players might want, right? So yeah, that's pretty much the base. And I feel like this took me a little bit to come up with, but I feel like it looks good. It just seems good on the inside, man, and overall, man, I just like this thing. But yeah, I guess let's go ahead and get into how to exactly build this thing. So pretty much the way that I'm going to start doing this whole building tutorial thing is that I'm going to work myself up from the starter, because this is a base that you can start out of as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. You're going to need a relatively flat area, for sure. Definitely a relatively flat spot, which goes for most bases, especially that's like slightly bigger like this. I mean, like this isn't really a big base. It's medium size though, for sure. And yeah, pretty much just start putting down foundations everywhere that I am. Boom, there we go. We should have this shape right here going. This right here is exactly... this right here is everything foundation-wise that's going to be here for the starter. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Everything's also going to be upgraded to stone, except for a few things. Except for a few things. This wall right here is going to be wood. This right here is going to be wood. This door frame right here is going to be wood. Let's go from up above. That stuff right there is going to be wood. Unless you have enough stone and like you have a bunch where like you can upgrade a bunch, you can destroy this and put down this loot room right here and upgrade it to stone if you want, right? But I feel like most people aren't going to have enough stone for that. So just upgrade that right there to wood. Everything else that's not wood, put down walls, put down floors, and a doorway right here that's stone. And yeah, all the floors are down. And now, guys, actually, make this floor right here wood, okay? If you're wondering exactly where that floor is, it is right there. That's going to be used for expanding up inside the base. So yeah, pretty much you should be left with this. And then, of course, do this right here to get your vault done, and then make this foundation right here, at least just this one, if not both of these. Make both these armored as soon as possible so that someone doesn't go right through your front door, bring jackhammers, pick down, get inside your vault instantly. Make those at least sheet, if not armored, and try and do both of them. But yeah, that right there is how you make this whole thing. So now let's go ahead and say that you're ready to start expanding out. It's very simple. You simply take out a tool, destroy both these walls right here, and then just make square spots here. Insanely easy. So simple. I love it. I love on how easy this is. And then just upgrade them to stone. We're obviously going to have like our front door here. Oh yeah, by the way, TC goes like right here. I'm not going to be doing a bunch of like the box placement stuff like that. You guys can go back to the tour to see exactly how I had it set up. If you don't already, you just want to set it up on your own and do whatever you personally want to do. We're all different. We all want different things in certain spots. So that's going to be left up to you guys. But if you guys are interested on what I had, go back to the tour and you guys can see everything that's inside there. But let's go ahead and start putting down all these triangles. Let's say that you're ready to start expanding out from the front. You go like this. Frame there, door there, wall, door, and then just a bunch of triangle floors up here. And now you're going to make everything right here stone. If you want to have your second door right here be a garage door, make this right here wood. I personally don't. I like to have 2 single doors as my front door type dilly-dow thing, right? So I'm going to go to make that right there stone. And then just fill up the rest of the slots in here just with double doors, or double door frames, sorry. And yeah, front door goes on right there. Another door goes on right here. You can make it open up into this just so people cannot go deep on you if you die with your front door open. And then also a metal shop front, of course, just so you can see outside and not be bothered as you do so. And then boom, there we go. And then garage doors can obviously just go inside these double door frames or just double sheet doors, right? But yeah, then everything else inside here, you're going to eventually destroy this door frame right here. So all of these are going to be here, and you eventually actually want to upgrade all these right here to sheet, all of your double door frames. That's eventually the goal. So just so people can not like spot out like where your doors are through like small corners and stuff like this, because if we end up destroying this and we just make it stone, right? This is just for new players, by the way. See on how I can see like that double door frame? You can see it like poke out like that. It's super easy to spot those if they're left stone. So if you make them sheet, boom, you can't see them at all. So that just kind of hides your double door frames. There's some in certain spots that like don't really matter, like the shop front one right here. That doesn't really matter at all. This one right here that people can see clearly through the window, I wouldn't really bother with that one. This one right here, I probably would. And yeah, it just kind of matters on like, is it really visible to the people, and like, does it really matter that much, right? So at this point, everything is probably going to be a sheeted up vault at this point when you're expanded out to what we are right now. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and just upgrade everything accordingly to how I think, or like how far you would be progressed at this stage, right? So now let's say that we're at this stage, right? We have a freaking sheet vault, right? Sheet vault. We have like this outer area, loot room here, furnaces here, or maybe like research table, you know, whatever. Like these rooms right here can literally be whatever you feel like you need, right? Don't feel like they have to be what I had in the tour at all. So let's go and get started on the honeycomb. Honeycomb is insanely just straightforward and simple. You go like this, right here. That's really it. Very basic and simple. Isn't that just lovely? Like, I just love that so much, you know? I just love that. And just make all of it stone, bring it all up just by one. It's really just like self-explanatory. And yeah. And then boom, now we have this shape right here. Right? This right here is literally all the ground that you're going to be covering with this base. You are no longer going to be like going out with like another foundation or anything like that, unless you end up choosing to modifying the base to your own personal liking, right? And you're always welcome to do that, obviously. So now, let's go ahead and start expanding up, because that's all that we really can do anymore. So you're going to come right here with your tool, destroy this, and then pretty much you're just going to come up here, start putting down walls like right here. Literally everywhere. There's going to be a wall everywhere here. Just like this. And all of them are going to be upgraded to stone, obviously. And then this spot right here, because we ended up upgrading out, or putting walls out to here and not on top of the door. You can if you, actually, I know, I actually wouldn't prefer doing that, actually. It might mess with the top. That's, yeah, it might have been left like this right here purposely. But you can maybe build that up, actually, if you want. It's personal preference type thing. Do it if you want. You know what? Yeah, here. We'll just do it on the tutorial base just to see what it looks like compared to that one after. But yeah, no, pretty much you're going to want to put down a wall here. Oh, not there. Right here and right here. Boom, boom. This spot over here is not used for anything. If you wish to use it for something and you do, and like you want to have like a freaking door right here, then you go for it. Do whatever the heck you really want, all right, pal? Boom, boom, boom. Just like that, okay? And then now pretty much the way that this right here is going to work, we're going to have a single door here, and a single door here. And then we're going to have a hard side wall facing us right there. Same thing right over here. Very simple. Let's go ahead and just get up above just so that you guys can see what we just now did, right? And then hard side walls here and here. This right here is what we have set up so far. And again, like if you would rather use double doors instead of the singles, go for it. We're still going to have a lot of double doors inside of this base, like for garage doors and stuff. Just not like a bunch, you know? Like I want to have some singles for like hallways and stuff like that, just because it's a personal preference thing, you know? I like it. Then we're going to go ahead and have a window here and a window here. And again, these could literally be garage doors if you want. Again, make it whatever. And then we're going to end up putting double door frames here, a window here, just like that. Insanely simple. Very easy. And then just start upgrading all these to whatever things you really want to upgrade them to. Double door frames on this level really do not need to be sheet. You can if you want, but they don't really have to be. They're not going to be like exposed from the outside or anything. Or actually, I know, I guess that they are. So yeah, I would end up sheeting these things up. At least these ones here on the edge, just so they're not poking through at all like they just now were. So yeah. Other than that, though, let's go ahead and just start covering up the entire top here. And this right here is going to be the way to expand up into the window floor. So you can go ahead and just seal that off with wood if you want right now. Then just literally put a floor everywhere and upgrade all of it to stone or metal. Eventually, the goal is to have all of your floors sheeted up. So yeah, just very small basic tip right there for newer players. And yeah, boom. Now we have all this right here done. This right here is going to be a 4-box loot room that is done just like this right here. Boom, boom. Exact same thing is going to be done over here, obviously. Upgrade both those right there to stone. And you can actually put windows on these if you really wanted to. You could. It does make it a little bit more secure. So you could do that as well if you wanted to. Again, like, this is just about like what you like and what you think is best, right? So yeah, make it whatever. I'm just gonna leave this one right here as a double door like this, and then the other one over here as this, right? Maybe you do both. Maybe just have a freaking, maybe just have a mixture. One with a window, one without. Do whatever you really want to do, right? And then this over here is going to be like a room for like a locker, you know, more boxes and stuff like that, just like an extra loot room. And yeah, and then last but not least, put down that right there. And then now we have this. This right here is what she's looking like. Very, 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 very just simple base. And I don't know, like I dig this thing. I like it, dude. I'm really, really excited to use this thing during 2021. Hopefully there's nothing that's like really, really wrong with it. Because I know that from like up top right here on the second floor, it's only one layer to get down into the vault. But again, I already went over that during the tour, and I don't really think that's the biggest deal in the world when it's actually all properly upgraded and stuff. But yeah, so now let's say that, you know, you want to get started on the window floor and whatever. First things first, you definitely just want to start upgrading all of these outer walls right here to sheet, kind of how this one right here is. This one right here kind of shows you which walls you should definitely have sheet when you can actually afford it. So yeah, pretty much all of the outer walls, for the most part, you're going to be wanting sheet at some point. So I'm just going to upgrade all of them just real quick. And yeah, I'm just going to do it uncut here, just real quick. Just to show you which ones you really need to be sheet. And yeah, I think that right there is pretty much it. Besides that right there, you want to make this one right here sheet that like goes into here. And then obviously the second floor one as well, because we're going to have like loot rooms and stuff up here. Obviously you don't want to have it only be a stone wall. I mean, 2 C4ing a stone wall just for one room that's already sealed off with a garage door, it's not really like that worth it. Making it sheet will just make it to where it's actually expensive to get into it though, obviously. So yeah, like I'm just showing you guys how to make like the end game design here. So yeah, use things as you get them, you know. Don't feel too rushed to get certain things. If you get rated on like one upstairs loot room that's stone, oh well, you know, like the chances of them going through all of the rooms upstairs is not that high. And yeah, plus they probably won't even think that these things right here are loot rooms just because it looks like honeycomb. But either way, let's go ahead and start expanding upward, right? So you end up destroying that floor right there, put down a door frame right there, walls here. Boom. You could literally just do this instead of even sealing it off with that freaking wood floor that we had if you wanted as well. You could always do that. Yeah, then pretty much you just put down a wall there. Doors there. Boom. Just so you have one in like each direction. If you don't prefer one in each direction, only put one door, and you could literally just put a door here instead of on each side. Like, go crazy in your own way with this base, man. I'm not kidding. And then, yeah, pretty much the peak downs are super simple to just go about. This. Like, it's so simple, and I just love that. It's just such a convenient thing. It's so simple. Literally just like that. That's all that you really have to do. And that gives you full-on coverage on every single possible angle on your base. So yeah, upgrade these to stone. You might want to eventually upgrade these to metal, just so people can't pick into them and then climb up inside your window floor. The chances of someone doing that are very slim, especially if you don't have any boxes or anything up here. So I would say only do that if you're like pretty solid on metal frags. And then pretty much put down windows everywhere here, like literally everywhere, except for these 2 walls right there, right? So then everywhere else, just put down windows. And then upgrade all of them to stone, obviously, you know? Now we should be left with this. Very simple stuff. I love it. Now, just for stability purposes, start putting down double door frames, like all the way around this thing. Mainly just like around like the outline, you know what I mean? And it's like, see on how like I'm just like kind of like following this around, and yeah. Pretty much we're just gonna go like this. And then none of these outer spots right here really need like double door frames in here, unless you want to put them there for whatever reason. Feel free. This is just so that we have proper stability within like the base and whatever, and that stuff doesn't start, you know, getting destroyed and whatever. And yeah, pretty much like you just don't really want that stuff to be happening, you know. Now just start covering up literally everything that's here, and then this triangle right here, right in front of the door that comes up here. This right here, you can actually just leave as wood, or just expand up from it and just put down your door up here with Just like that right there. Seal it off. Boom. Easy. And then that right there is going to be like your tip-top door where like you can like access your mini copter and everything like that. But yeah, just start covering everything up here. I'm really hoping that there's nothing wrong with this base that I'm not like realizing, because sometimes I could like upload a base and like I'm not like this building content creator, so like I'm not like the smartest when it comes to this whole thing. I know like basics with building, but I'm not like heavily into like the building community and know like all these different tricks. Like I don't even know how to floor stack yet, you know, and like that's something that kind of people have been starting to do, but it's not really that worth it in my opinion. At least sometimes, like sometimes it can be like if it's done in like a clever way, but yeah, now pretty much we have this right here, and that's pretty much the base. That's pretty much it. Besides that, you know, just adding like different double door frames in like certain spots that like I didn't really show, and just adding doors. You, as soon as you start putting down armor doors inside these, you want to upgrade them to sheet. Only when they have armor doors, though. Don't bother doing this if they only have single sheet doors. Do not bother. You could also just, again, just start upgrading all of your different floors to sheet. It's just like what you should be doing. This one right here, this one right here. Because you want to upgrade this just so, you know, obviously no one can just like pick up and just get access to like your room that has like your locker and gear sets and stuff like that. So yeah. Just, I don't know, upgrading floors to sheet is just overall the play. Unless it has, like, nothing above it like this, then it doesn't really matter. But still, you could still upgrade these. It's not like it really takes a whole lot. 50 metal frags, right? Literally everything down here is going to be just, like, armored like this. It's really just, I don't know, I like it. Oh, yeah, and then, of course, like, with, like, your TC, you know, like, put down a window, just how it was in the tour. And then you're going to want to get, like, you know, one of the windows, right? Like, either this window, the strengthened glass, or ideally the reinforced glass window, which it's super easy to get the reinforced glass window now, because you can just open or get inside of your tier 3, which again, the tier 3 is going to be like down here at some point as soon as you end up getting it. But yeah, no, literally open tech tree, and it's literally just right up here at the top. It's like you can just insta-learn this thing just right away, and I think that it's like 125 scrap, which is like nothing. So that's going to be like how you get your window for like these different rooms and stuff here. But so yeah, so then after like you're at this point or whatever, you obviously want to get like the peak holes right here. And pretty much the way that you always just like want to do this, at least with my design, you always like when you're looking at these triangles, always put the door frame on the right side of the on the right side triangle. So pretty much you're just going to go around, just place it on the side that's closest to you when you're running around this base just like this, because you don't want to be like, don't be doing it like this, because the door is not going to open up in the right direction, right? So just be careful with that. Make sure that you are doing it on the right spot here. And yeah, then it's pretty much just, you know, simple as put a door in, leave it open, you know. Oh yeah, then also like put a lock on it and everything, obviously. But yeah, very simple, my friends. I like it. I feel like it really doesn't even like really take like that much stuff. Oh yeah, here. I can actually show you guys here just real quick how much it actually takes to make it. So the upkeep is 33 stone, 60 high qual. Again, that high qual is going to be higher if you end up putting down armored doors. Metal frags 1926. Okay? Yeah, 19 or pretty much 2,000. So 3,700 stone, 2K metal frag, 60 high qual, and that's for a full-on armored vault, sheet honeycomb, second floor. That's very secure. It's only one wall to get into like this loot room, and like that might be looked at as, oh my god, Dylan, that's bad. It's not really bad in my opinion. It's really not. In order to make like this entire base, like this final stage, 317 high quality metal, 10,240 metal frags, 7,000 wood, and 20,000 stone. Those are like rough estimates, I'm pretty sure, but that might be like exactly what you need. So yeah, yeah, enjoy this base. Have a good 2021, guys. Let's make this shit a fantastic year, along with this amazing base that I'm gonna be probably using all year. I'm gonna start using this base at like on like the very first 2020 wipe, like when I play solo. People are gonna be giving me shit in like the last quarter of 2020 or 2021 and being like, dude, freaking switch up your base. It's always the same shit, because that's always like what happens. That's what happened with my other base. But I feel like this one right here is really sick. Anyway, if you guys made it here to the end of the video, comment solo, because I feel like this is going to be the ideal solo base of 2021, at least for me. This is like for my personal preference. I like it. I think that it's super sick, super simple. It's a starter base as well that just expands out into this, which makes it even better, like 100%. And yeah, overall, I will see you guys tomorrow in the next video. To any new viewers that might have just stopped by for the building video, I upload this game every single day. If you care to stop by, cool. If not, cool. You have a fantastic rest of your day. And I will see the people that watch me every day tomorrow And yeah, peace out, guys. I love you, and bye-bye now.